Hey guys, Dale here from No2 Gaming. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the Lightsworn deck that I played on dbgrinder's video that a lot of people saw. This deck is super fun. This is an updated version. I've been playing this deck in ranked quite a bit. I've had a really overall good record with it. The deck is very consistent, makes some really cool boards, and has a lot of interesting combos and interactions that I think make it pretty strong overall. I want to say as a deck itself, it's a pretty okay contender into most of the meta, but it does have a couple problems. Primarily, losing to cards like Dimension Shifter, Steel Drain could be problematic. There's just some floodgates in the format right now that are kind of gross, but overall it's not too bad. So let's just get into the deck. So to start off with, we play a triple Raiden. It is Lightsworn. Raiden's the best Lightsworn. Just milling 2 is insane. Also the fact that he's a tuner allows for a lot of the crazy shenanigans in this deck. Triple Wolf, we're trying to mill cards. Wolf is the best mill I think in the deck pretty much. So yeah, Triple Wolf is just insane. And then 1 Lumina, 1 Felice. So the kind of purpose of these, Lumina is actually insane for getting Raiden out because it can either lead to an interaction or a way to put Snow in grave guaranteed. So Lumina is really nice if you already mill a Raiden. So a lot of the times, if I charge, I'll get charge as my draw off Chaos Space. And at that point, I'm totally fine just going add Lumina. And then we're okay, we need to get rid of a dead resource in our hand or a card that we just don't want in our hand for a Raiden. We hit the Raiden mill and we have to go into our Synchro 7. Before I was playing Black Rose Moonlight, I just realized it doesn't come up as often as I'd like, whereas Dawn Dragster is just really insane because spells are really good in this format. There's a lot of scary spells in the game, and as I played against more Despia, I realized you need those spell and trap negators, otherwise you're just gonna get blown out by activate Brand Fusion, activate red, all that fun stuff. So yeah, definitely Lumina's just really solid. And then the 1 Felice. Felice is a little bit of utility that makes it nice, but mainly we're just looking for another card like Wolf, and it's also one of the few non-bad Lightsworn monsters. Lightsworn monsters are really just dated at this point, but these are the good ones, so we're playing all of them, 8 total, 11 if you include charge. I think that's the perfect ratio. I never draw too many, I never draw too little, and it gives us enough for Soul Recharge to be really viable. After that, 1 Fairy Tale Snow. Fairy Tale Snow is insane. It's the only reason this deck is actually good. Being able to mill a bunch of cards, there's times where I've gotten down to 5 cards in my deck, and Snow is definitely absurdly strong for that. 1 Ghost Ogre. It's basically another utility target. That's its primary purpose. We want another utility target, and it's also something to summon off Hulk if we already have a lot of our tuners out of the deck. We can just go special summon Ogre and then just leave it on board, and that's an interaction. It's not the greatest, but it's definitely fine. Then for the new engine, pumps are insane. Just straight up, they're absurd. So Foxy Tune's effect is that you can discard it plus 1 other card to special summon 1 pump from your deck. So the normal combo you're trying to do is you're trying to go either for Z-Almond with E-Telly, or going into Foxy Tune, going Z-Almond, special summon Z-Almond effect, and then search Deer Note, and then you can tribute summon Deer Note. I've tribute summoned Colap and Weaver quite a bit, and it's fairly strong. Otherwise, Chaos Ruler to bring it back. But the primary combo is to go Z-Almond effect to add Fox Tune effect, special summon Deer Note, Synchro for Chaos Ruler, chaining 1 Chaos Ruler, chaining 2 Deer Note and Grave, summoning back Foxy Tune. You get 5 mills there, then you have to go into a Zombie Vampire after, and you get 4 more mills, including from your opponent's graveyard, and you can just get a ton of advantage just off those mills alone. And most of the time, once you do that, you'll probably hit a Wolf, a Felice, a Valkyrie, Weather Burster, pretty much any level 4 that you'll just hit summon for free, and then you can make Minerva, and then I'll just mill the rest of it. You're just kind of set up to go from there. You get so many resources for nothing with this combo specifically. This summons the Almond and then mill 9 cards and add 1 is just absolutely, special summon the other is just absolutely bonkers. So yeah, definitely 100% play this engine in there. You could argue for 3 Z-Almonds, but I really want to summon it off E-Telly more than I want to summon it itself. And honestly, I've been really comfortable with this ratio here specifically. And then 1 Collapse Serpent, 1 Wyver Burster, 1 Levianeer, and 1 Valkyrie for our Chaos Space package. This is perfect. Valkyrie's insane when you mill it because it sends Snow to the grave for follow-up. Or I've had times where I've sent Destrudo for follow-up or Plague. There's so many nice options for Valkyrie specifically. And then for our non-engine, random good sends, we have the Seafrit. Seafrit works really well with these. I've actually had games where I've normal summoned Seafrit when I've had the Collab or Wyver still in my hand from when I Chaos Spaced, and then grabbed Levianeer. It's come up quite a few times. Also Seafrit, send Levianeer after you send the Seafrit off of Riser on your opponent's turn is absolutely just bonkers good. The 1 Plague's pretty nice. Situationally, if you open a Wolf or a Felice and you know you can mill, you can go Plague to put that back, and then just go from there and mill 1 guaranteed summon for free. Trick Clown. I wish this wasn't. I wish this wasn't once per turn, like Wolf isn't. If you could use Trick Clowns like non-once per turn, or it was like once per copy, Trick Clown would be insane, but it's not. So just one. But I like resolved this like 4 times in one game before, and like half my own life points, but just getting that free resource back over and over again is insane. 1 Jet Synchron. This is another new addition. I realized I wanted more extra space to play like more good cards like Baron and Dawn Dragster, and then like Zombie Vampire. So to do that, we had to add a card that would kind of fix our Celine problem, because I felt like Celine was just having to play around it and not being able to manage my spells for snow a little bit, or at least like guarantee leave myself 3, was kind of annoying at times. And also having to like have a Veiler engraved still, or have like a Veiler in hand and have to Hulk with it was kind of annoying. Whereas like if I go Hulk into Jet, and now I can just go access code for free off just that. It's like so nice. And then the other one of Destrudo. Yeah, Destrudo's insane. Just a free level 3 normally. I had a couple situations where like I had a Lumina on board, and I had brought back a Wolf because I hadn't hit a Raiden with it, but I hard drew it. And then I brought Destrudo back to target that, and then I made the Chaos Slaveneer with the Wolf and the Destrudo. Super nice. Spells, triple Chaos Base, triple Charge, triple Solar Recharge, triple E-Tele, and triple Droplet. I mean, like, these are just Lightsworn cards. Chaos Base, Solar Recharge, Charge Electrade. E-Tele, it summons a card from the deck, and it summons like a crazy card from the deck in Z-Amin. Even when it was just summoning Ogre, it was still really, really strong. E-Tele is insane. And then I wanted a defensive to like help me break boards, and also like help me deal with Dark Ruler a little bit, because I was doing Dark Ruler here and there. Yeah, Droplet's absurd. That's all there is to say about it. You could argue for playing Hot Red if you could fit it, and then trying to go for Hot Red, and so you can play around like Dark Ruler and Droplet also. But Droplet is one of those cards where like you're probably gonna have like a pretty decent shot of opening it with how many cards this deck draws, and you just really want a powerful defensive that's also offensive, and Droplet just really fits the bill for that. So yeah, that's the deck. 40 card main, pretty simple. I actually really enjoy it. Pretty much all of my hands are just like absolutely crazy when I play this. No matter what, I get good hands. This deck doesn't really brick too often. It has a lot of starters or centers. If you draw 3 Wolf, you draw 3 Wolf. I think I had a hand with like 2 Wolf, 2 Felice, or like 2 Wolf, 1 Felice, and like double Droplet. It's super unlikely. You have so many starters and so many centers in this deck that you usually can go off. If you got, I have a replay where I played through Crow, Ash, and I believe Veiler. So yeah, this deck is just absurd. So for the side deck, this is like the most iffy part for me, honestly. I don't particularly like it, but it's kind of just something I toss together, and a lot of the time I don't really put that much in it anyways, because the core of this deck is very, very like tight. The only thing I could think is like maybe play more cards to deal with cards like Dimension Shifter, or more like cards to remove Floodgates, but I'm already kind of doing that in terms of like playing Regeki Dark Ruler. So it's just like for monster Floodgates, and then like Triple Twin Reboot Feather Duster does it too. You could opt for Lightning Storm possibly. Side deck, it doesn't feel that important because you're not siding that much in Ever, but I just been killing people with like the main deck, and then like putting like triple Regeki in, or like triple Gamma, and it's been fine for me. So I don't know. Side deck hasn't been super important. I'm just having fun combo with Lightsworn. It's not like it's not super competitive. For the extra deck, important. I've been swapping ratios around. I think this is optimal for like what you need. 1 Chaos Ruler, 1 Dragster, 1 Floor, and 1 Shooting Riser. There's some, you can cycle a lot of this back with Chaos Base. I haven't even been cycling these back as much, because I'm like, oh, I want to put my extra deck back so I can continue grinding out, or like I want to resolve Vampire again, I want to resolve Chaos Ruler again. So in those situations, I feel like it's totally correct to you will like Chaos Base back these cards really, really often. So 1-ups for everything is pretty much fine. But yeah, Chaos Ruler, Dawn Dragster, Baron, and Riser. A lot of your setups specifically, it's really, really easy to put Plate Spreader on board, because you put like Hulk, summon Plate Spreader, bring back Chaos Ruler, make a Baron, and you're just in the money from there, because now you have Hulk effect on their turn to Shooting Riser, or you can just go into Shooting Riser early if you have it, and that'll allow you to put the Snow Engrave if necessary. A lot of the times I don't find it necessary. I usually find the Snow just off Mills or off Valkyrie, so not too big of a deal. Baron's easy to summon. A lot of times you roll the 2+8. There's also the option to send the Jet Synchron, and then use Snow plus Shooting Riser to make Baron. I've done that a couple times. And then I think I explained out Dragster. It's really easy to make a 7 in this deck. Between Raiden, Lumina, Z-Amin, Destrudo, making 7s is really easy. And I just wanted to negate on 7. I was scared of cards like Branded Brand Fusion where I could just have more interactions. I thought this was important to make, and it does come up a lot. It also hits engrave cards. I had that come up at one point too. For XYZs, we're playing the Zeus, Minerva, Zombie Vampire, and Tornado Dragon. These are your mill cards. They're insane. I try to go for them every game because like this can plus you 3 in theory, or this can be a plus 6 in theory. Now obviously that's not gonna happen. You saw the dbgrinder match where I made him Coom. This card's awesome. I love this card. It's so fun to make it. It's like playing roulette, where you're like, let's go Minerva and just pray we hit it. And if you hit it, man, do you feel good? Zombie Vampire. This card's absurd. It can mess up your opponent's like deck with Garnets. You can also steal from their deck. So you like remove one of the Garnets and you just take a card from their combo. I've had that happen quite a bit. I stole a Golden Lord with it. That was pretty funny. But it also mills 4. Awesome card. 1 Tornado Dragon. We're trying to deal with cards like Lost, deal with cards like Mystic Mine. We really don't want to get Mystic Mine. We have no out to it, so there's a lot of end boards where it's easy to put a 4 on board and we'll just put the Tornado Dragon down and say deal with it. And it does help a lot. Against most decks, it's actually really solid. Links, nothing too crazy. Access Code, Apo, Hulk, Masquerena, Unicorn, Striker Dragon, and Lina. You can argue for not playing Striker Dragon, but it comes up so often for me where I don't want to make like a shitty 2. I just want to go for Striker Dragon, get my shitty 2, and then I want to make a rank 4 if I didn't Chaos Base. So I don't know if Striker Dragon is necessary per se, but it is really nice and it's very convenient to use that Striker Dragon. So that's the whole deck. 40 cards, 40 card main, 15 side, 15 extra, all 70 of them. Definitely give this deck a try if you want something fun to play. Like the combos you can do are just so absurd. I actually want to replay. I want to show you, so we'll save this because I think I sorted it. Let's go to dual records. I think this is the Code Talker match. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Okay, we can just watch this. So he lets us recharge there. He's got Crow, Imperm, Ash. He lets us recharge. I would never let the recharge door and stuff. We go charge. He ashes the charge, which I think is really weird, but like not having me go raid is insane. And you guys can see he has the failure here. We go special summon. We go for Riser. Riser's crazy. And I specifically sent a 3 here so that I could go for Chaos Ruler. Chaos Ruler effect. Bam, bam, bam. And we grab Foxtune. We hit the Wolf. We're crazy. We go for Jet. We go for Hulk. We go for PSC. Make the Baron. Make the Chaos Ruler. Go for Space. Space put Riser back. Set 1. Set Droplets. And then he crows us, so I just banish all 7 of them. I'm like, you know what? I don't even care. We just pass on this. I'm like, okay, we got Droplet. We got everything we need to win this game. Baron negate, and that's a quick scoop. I just want to show you guys, like, we played through 3 hand traps. This deck is bonkers. So fun. But yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.